The private polytechnic owners in Nigeria say they're about to pack up and forced out of the sector because of governmental policies, which are putting a hurdle to the advancement of technical education in the country. They say despite the contribution of technical education to Nigeria's industrial, economic and social development, the disparity between higher national diploma and the Bachelors of Science certificates, commonly abbreviated as HND and BSc, the central admission processing systems and the required carrying capacity of the institutions in Nigeria continue to stand in their way. Now, News Central's Marvelous Onomanu has more in this report.
It is an established fact that education is the lifeblood of every society and the engine room for development. Polytechnics, which offer technical education, has been instrumental in the development of Nigeria's skill sets. Engineers, architects, planners, teachers, business managers, scientists, and other professionals of high, middle, and lower cadres. But during a visit to the Minister of Education, Association of Private Polytechnics in Nigeria say they are being frustrated out of business because of government policies.
The dichotomy of BSc and the HND is quite alarming. We have the passion, we have the love for Nigeria to be developed. So we don't want anything to hinder us. And the few things hindering us, like the cap system of admission in JAMB.
The disparity and dichotomy between HND and BSc holders in Nigeria is still very much alive, while many are saying that this unhealthy rivalry is stemming from the type of system we have in Nigeria, where employers of labor, both at the public and private sector, tends to have a penchant for those with BSc. Those with HND say they have the hands-on experience in terms of the job. Many Nigerians are calling on government to enact policies that bring both certificates to be at par with each other to be able to drive national development.
My dad did the HND before he eventually went to go and get his MSc, and now he works for the civil service. But he's having the issue with he's having some issues with the general issues that everyone with HND has, the amount of pay they get, promotion and XYZ. So I think that's not fair enough. And if we look back to just a couple months ago, Professor Pantami, he got the book Skills Rather Than Degrees, and I think that's one thing the HND actually provides very more. They provide you with very hands-on skills that you can actually practicalize what you've learned in the classes. Whereas everybody knows, if you get to the BSc in Nigeria, the amount of hands-on, experience you have is not good enough compared to the HND holders.
Beyond these challenges, many Nigerians are moving in droves to study abroad, either through government scholarship or private funding, and this has drawn attention to the quality and capacity of Nigeria's citadel of learning. How equipped are these private schools, and what is the driving motivation of their owners? Is it for profit making or to produce minds that answer to societal needs? How about the over-admission of students by institutions of learning beyond their carrying capacity? These and many other questions are begging for immediate answers.
Then over-admission of students into some federal institutions, to state institutions. You can't believe it. Some federal institutions have over 6,000% carrying capacity, over.
We are heavily now inclined to supporting institutions that are technical in nature, because our belief and the data out there is that for the level of our development, we need more middle-level cadre.
Many Nigerians will be hoping that this age-long dichotomy between HND and BSc will be addressed to enable undergraduates make informed choices of which school to attend and hone their skills. Marvelous Onomanu, reporting for News Central.